Now we are going to discuss about the topic, very important topic in terms of the growing children, that is tobacco, drug, alcohol abuse. Prevention is better than cure, right? How we can justify the statement as a prevention is better than cure in terms of the TD abuse. What is TD abuse? TD abuse, it means what? Tobacco, drug, alcohol abuse. See, before going to this TD abuse, very important point we have to discuss, that is actually adolescence age. Adolescence age, the age between 12 to 18. The age between 12 to 18, which it is actually it is adolescence age. We are particularly calling as a teenage here. The age which we are reaching the puberty, the age which we are reaching adulthood, that age we are calling as what? Adolescence age we are calling. The age which is very critical age, very important age, where we can learn more, or where we can, if you are becoming, we can become perfect, and we can become the genius, all these things at this age. And if you are addicted to the tobacco, drug and alcohol abuse, completely the life of a student or life of a particular person will be spoiled at this stage, because at this age only what is happening here, the students or else persons or else the teenagers are prone to the anxiety, eagerness, anxiety and eagerness. Anxiety and eagerness, it means what? Actually they want to know what it is, right? They want to know about what it is and how it is used, how it is taken, all these things here. By observing the people who are taking the tobacco, who are smoking, who are drinking, they are addicted to that environment particularly here. Their actually concentration goes towards that area here particularly. That is the anxiety and eagerness created to the particular teenagers here. By the anxiety and eagerness, if they are trying for the tobacco consumption and then smoking and then alcohol consumption, what will happen? Actually there is a chance of the particular teenagers to addict to that habit particularly here. That's why for avoiding that thing, actually what we have to do here, right? That means prevention is better than cure is a statement which is given according to the tobacco, drug, alcohol abuse actually, right? Before, prevention is better than cure is a better way, because actually see, after getting the disease, we have to take the medication. If you are avoiding the disease completely, what will happen? We will be very healthier. That means, if you are avoiding all these things, we will be very happier. That's why, what is happening here? Prevention is better than cure. Particularly, it is given. It is actually consisting of different statements, no, different phenomena here. Actually, first, what we have to do in the TD abuse, how the student is abused. If student has any changes in that thing, what we have to do? What steps we have to take to protect the student, to safeguard the student, to safeguard the teenager from the TD abuse here, right? First, we have to avoid parental pressure. First, we have to avoid the parental pressure and the responsibility of teachers and parents. Then third one will be help from peer group, and the fourth one will be educational counseling. Last one, it is actually professional help. These are the 5 steps that should be taken for the particularly to protect the particular person or to safeguard a teenager from the tobacco, drug, alcohol abuse. What is the first thing? Actually, avoiding the parental pressure. When parent is pressurizing the student, right? If the student is not willing to read particular subject, the student is not willing to take particular course, the student is not willing to go to particular school, if the parent is pressurizing to do the works on the particular children, that by the pressurization, what will happen? Actually, there will be a chance of a children to undergo the depression, right? That's why we have to avoid the parental pressure here. We have to know about the things which are required for the children here, right? Which are actually required for the children, which the children needs, which the children wants here. What is his habituations? What is the children's willings? We have to know, and then we have to act according to the children here, right? That is the avoid of the parental pressure we are saying. Then responsibility of a teachers and responsibility of a parents particularly. What responsibility of a teachers and parents we have to observe the students, we have to observe the particular teenagers here, how he is behaving. Is there any changes which is we are noticing in the particular children or particular teenager here? But if there is any behavioral changes, if there is any morphological changes which takes place in the particular person, we have to observe the person here, right? Regularly we have to watch the growing children or growing particular teenager here, because there may be chance of a teenager to addict to this TD abuse in this age only. That is the responsibility of a teacher to motivate, and responsibility of a parent to motivate the children here particularly. We have to regularly observe the children. If any changes occurring in the children, we have to observe what changes are occurring in the children, why the changes, what is the reason for the changes, we have to see particularly here. Then help from the peer group. Peer group, it means what? Friends here. Help from the peer group, it means what? Generally we have to take the information of a particular teenager from his friends or her friends here actually, how he is behaving, where he is going, does he is addicted to any tobacco, drug, alcohol or any other means here, and how he is behaving, all these things we have to take the information from the friends here. That is a peer group. Teachers has to take the information from the friends about particular person, and parents also has to take the information from the particular friends about their children here, right? Where he is going, what he is doing, how he is behaving, all these things here. Then educational counseling. When the children is undergoing the depression, the children is undergoing as feeling not well, all these things here, then educational counseling should be given, motivation should be given, what adverse effects which we are getting by the tobacco, drug, alcohol abuse, that should be teach it to the students particularly, teach it to the teenagers particularly. But the educational counseling also, there is a chance of a student to not going to that way particularly by the educational counseling. Professional help, it means what actually, if the student is completely addicted to something or anything, if any changes we are noticing in the children particularly, we have to take the professional help. That means psychologist we are saying, psychiatrist, the person who studies about our mental condition, all these things we are saying, psychiatrist. We have to take the student particular or children particular to a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist will observe all the changes which actually occurred in the children, in the student here. By that thing he will suggest the way, he will motivate the children, he will motivate the student towards the better way here, right? By following these 5 steps, what we can do actually, we can safeguard our children, we can safeguard the student by going towards the wrong way here. And tobacco, drug, alcohol also abuse we can stop by these 5 steps here.